Welcome back to Journey with the Scotts. My name is Rashad Scott, and today I'm going to teach you a little thing about a credit building program called SELF and how it will help you establish a positive credit payment history. Now, if you know anything about your credit scores or your FICO score, you'll know that your payment history accounts for 35% of your credit score. So if you don't have on-time payments or you have negative on-time payments, that's going to very adversely affect your credit score because it accounts for 35% of your credit score. I'm not going to go into the rest because I'm just talking about on-time payment history right now. We'll talk about it in a later video. So what I use was called SELF. It is a credit builder program. And what it does, it takes your money and then puts it into an account for you. And it helps you to establish on-time payment history. Sorry, I had to think about what I was going to say, right? Duh, that's what I'm talking about. And you can pick a 1 year or a 2 year term. And once you pick that 1 year or 2 year term, you can either pay $25, $35, $48, or $150 a month. I went with the $48 option every month. You can also choose to enroll in auto pay, where it just automatically deducts it every month. There is a 2.9% plus 30% maintenance fee or fee, whatever it is. It charged me $1.74 every time, so it came out to $49.74 instead of $48. And for a year, it put it into an account for me, and it just saves it up for you. And like I said, it's to help you build on-time payment history. Now, after 3 months, they'll give you what's called a SELF credit card. It's this little thing right here. It's an extension of the SELF credit building program itself. This is a secured credit card, meaning that you have to fund it yourself. After 3 months of positively paying for it, it will allow you to unlock that credit card. And I believe it starts you off with a $50 limit because you have to move the funds over from your credit building account to your SELF credit card account. You'll have two accounts. The SELF credit building program account, and then you'll have the SELF credit card account. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not that hard. There's an app for it, and it gives you your credit usage. Once you have the credit card, your credit utilization, shall I say. It'll tell you how much you owe on your next payment. It'll tell you if auto pay is on, and it also will give you your Experian Vantage 3.0 FICO score, or whatever, the closest thing, whatever it is. I think that's what they use on Experian now. So I use SELF. I use SELF because I needed more positive payment histories, because the only positive payment history I had was paying on my school loans, and I had put that into forbearance. And so I was paying the minimum, which was $0, because they wanted me to pay like a whole bunch of $300 some dollars. I didn't have it. So that's what I did. But anyways, SELF is really, really good if you have sketchy payment history, or if you have just like no credit payment history at all, because what creditors are going to be looking for is, do you pay your bills on time? Are you worthy enough for them to lend you credit? Can they expect to get their money back? Blah, 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 they skip. So I would definitely recommend using SELF. There are other credit building programs out there as well, but SELF is the only one I use. I just wanted to use one at a time to see that it would positively affect my account or my credit. And it has. I use Credit Karma. I have a Capital One secure card, and it gives me CreditWise. And I also use I also have Experience and My Score IQ. So I use like all four to like positively to get the most positive attributes or effects for my credit, like whatever case, because none of it is like rock solid, none of it's concrete. Each one will tell you something different, but those are the ones that I use. SELF won't necessarily give you a boost in your credit score. For some it may, for some it might not. Like I said, I use it because I needed a solid payment history. And now that I have established that, I'm good. At the end of your term, SELF will mail you out a check about 2-3 business days after you made your last payment for your 1 year, 2 year term. They'll tell you that your check's been mailed out, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, you have the option to take whatever's left in your account. I had like $400 something. I just moved all that over to my SELF credit card. So now I have a $450 credit limit for my self card, and they sent me back an $89 check. I couldn't move it up anymore. So the total was like my total loan amount was $539 and some change minus their interest and fees. Like I said, it may or it may not help your credit score go up. This is mainly just used to establish a positive credit score history because that accounts for 35% of your FICO score. So I'm not going to go too much longer because I don't want to bore you guys with the details, but check out Self. They do have a variable rate. I think what it's based on market conditions is what I read, or what I read up on, because I wanted to touch base with it because it's been a while since I read it or read anything about it. If this helped you out, please, not please. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a brain fart. If you think this can help you out, I would recommend using it. Because like I said, everybody needs a positive credit score history. Nobody's going to loan on anybody if you're defaulting on all your payments or your loans and blase skip. So please make sure that you pay your bills on time. And just a little tip and trick, when you're paying anything credit wise or mortgages or car notes, try to always pay a little extra over. So if your credit, like I have a minimum credit card for 40, I usually pay 50 or 55 on it, because when you only pay the minimum, then you're mainly paying, not mainly, but you're paying a good portion of that to interest. Check it out. All right, so y'all have an amazing day. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video if it's helped you out, and we hope y'all have an amazing day. Peace.